It's a new day. It's a new city. I've had a haircut and a shave. Welcome to Kampot in Cambodia. Hiya, I'm Stu, a backpacker from England, travelling around southeast of Asia. I arrived in Kampot yesterday afternoon on the train, and every time I go somewhere, if you've been following me, I don't do any research. I don't really like it. I like to be surprised when I get to an area, to a town, to a city. Unfortunately, I did a little bit of research on this place, and what I found out was it was a sleepy city, tranquil, relaxed. Don't think so. It's morning time. I've been around the various spots around the place on a moped, which I got from the hostel, $7 to hire, and so far. And I'm only filming here because it's so windy down there by the river. But there's a Starbucks on the Riverside. There is go-go dancing bars not too far away from here. And there's a massive expat community. And it's not that sleepy. It's not that tranquil. I'm a little bit disappointed. But I am going to be here for about 3 days. So I'm going to have a chance to go out and see everything that I can, including starting with this place, which I don't know what it is. It's a pond with a little statue in the middle. Now, one thing about Cambodia you'll find is this place is full of rubbish, and even in this pond there's just plastic everywhere, which is such a shame. Yeah. But hey ho, you'll get used to the rubbish, and it's very rare that you find someone that is clean. Especially when I came through on the train yesterday, going through all the small towns, small villages, so much trash. But this is a big pond, full of lily pads. It's the first thing I saw on the map when I looked at it when I woke up this morning. And then you've got this. Oh, it's a mermaid. Hello. Yep. So Kampot is an old French colonial town. There is evidence of French architecture in the old quarter. I have no idea where that is yet, but I will find it. There's a nice little thing there. So this video is just me going around for the next hour, which I'll condense to a short video, and just get the first impressions of what it's like for Kampot. I've already made up my mind what my first impressions are. Not happy that it's not the sleepy place that I thought it'd be, that I could chill, relax. The hostel I'm staying is on the outskirts, about 2 kilometers away. It is just so quiet, and that's what I was expecting for this place. But I've still got time to change my mind, hopefully. So while I'm here, I might as well have a wander down there, see what's on that little island there. So it's about 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I think I'm still waiting up. So the first thing I did was to go and grab a haircut, because after a month and a half I thought it was time to treat myself to shorter hair. Oh, it's another mermaid with monkeys. Wow. That's oh, there's more on the other side. Oh, it's the same thing 3 times. So I've not really got a clue if this place has got a name. However, I've just looked on the map and it's just down as Lotus Pond. So Kampot is a backpacking place. It's got so many hostels around here, guest house, and from the looks of it there's a lot of construction going on down there. I don't know if they're trying to build hotels. But I think we'll move on to somewhere else just to see if it can change my mind. I'm now down by the Riverside. I can't really pronounce the name of the river, so it's down there in the corner. And there's your Starbucks, just there. There's a load of bars down them streets here, and already you can see a kebab Mediterranean restaurant there. Just over there there's an Italian restaurant. So the expats have got their thing going on around here. Big construction work going on there. So there's that hotel, and that is a bridge. Get a bit closer. And this is the old bridge. That's what it's down there as the map. Now, when you do your research for this place, they'll say the picturesque Riverside. Yeah. Yeah. Am I warming to this place yet? Not yet. I'm not too sure if that's meant to be French architects. But I'm going to jump on the bike and have a cross over the bridge because it says it's something you have to do when you get a Kampot. I'm excited about this. I think I'm still tired. I think that's my excuse. I'm hoping you can hear me because there's a bit of a wind going on, but I'm here at the bridge itself. Now I've been across it already, and the bridge itself is only for motorbikes. There's no cars. There's another bridge further on down there. That's for the bigger cars. Yeah, just driven across. I went all the way along, back on this bridge, and down here. Now, one of the things I did read about this place also was the fact that is a lot of boutique hotels, and when you ride down there, they've literally taken that name and called every hotel just about with the word boutique in it. But that's the river itself. Now that we're towards it. And as I said, you can see all the rubbish everywhere. Now I'm outside the tourist office, and there's so much tourism going on here. With blessed prices. Right, get back in the bike and see what else I can go to. It's not that sleepy. two things that Kampot is famous for, and that is the famous pepper plant that comes from here, and also the durian plant, or the durian fruit. And on this roundabout is a big massive durian fruit. Now the locals don't really know how to use a roundabout. I've just parked over there, but this is one of the famous things you can see in the city. Get a bit closer. I mean, there's lights all the way around, so this is probably lit up on a night time. Now, over there, I've just seen what looks like the Olympic rings. It looks like a park. I've just seen a couple of people going running around it. I'm not too sure if Cambodia is famous for its Olympics or Olympians. But yeah, this is the not the centre of town, I don't think. That's the way towards the river down there. It's a little busy little roundabout. As the gates were open, I actually thought I'd come to the Olympic Park, or what it is, and there are people doing some speed walking around the area. It's like a football pitch in the middle. But as I parked up, just saw a load of people over here, and they're playing some sort of sport. I suppose. Wow. I think that's French bulls. So obviously the French have left a bit of influence on this place. There's a load of people here. That's quite impressive. I know that English is not a big spoken language, otherwise I would have tried to have a conversation. But they're having fun. So I'm driving down the road from, I'll call it the Olympic Park, and I've just found this place. I just saw the entrance and it looks like a temple inside, so I'm going to have a wander in. There's no gates. So it's a Buddhist temple. It looks like a Buddhist school. There's kids down there. But I've just been told it's okay to come in, take photos. Oh wow. quite impressive. Oh, it's washy over there. Wow. All around you've got these at the entrance. There's loads over there. It's one 5-headed snake. They like showing the teeth, don't they? And these look, they're really well maintained. The guy there painting it. Yeah, but it's cool. Look at that. No. Must be the accommodation. Oh. Dog's not too happy. He's not barking at me, that's okay. Well, that was interesting. Bit different. Got a crocodile in there. It's coming up to about 4:30 in the afternoon, and I will admit that even though this is a short video, I have been back to the hostel at least 3 or 4 times for a coffee, lunch. I'm not excited about this place, I'll admit. I'm now on the main highway that goes into the centre of town, and this goes straight to the main bridge over the river, and the hostel's going back that way. I'm going to do a bit more research. I don't know if it's just because I'm tired. I don't know if it's because it's another city. I am going to do a lot more research on this place. I will be back out tomorrow. There will be another video of hopefully me getting excited about Kampot, and I will get out to the outskirts of the place, of the city, to the national park. I've heard some good things about the outskirts. But if you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you have, just got to press that like button. If you're gonna get excited about wanting to find out about tomorrow, about Kampot, then you've got to press that subscribe button. But I'm now going to go back to the hostel, so until next time, bye bye for now.